Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first episode of the Buncha Assholes podcast. I am your host, NBA Hall of Famer Captain Quinn. I'm along here with my co-hosts, the inventor of ShamWow, Funky Monkey 4.
That's me.
The newest OxyClean spokesperson, Cara Berry.
Yo!
And two-time Tony Award winner, Zerfel.
That's me.
What'd you get a Tony for?
Fucking your mom.
How have y'all been this week?
I'm tired.
I feel that.
The week started off great with some sick new skins.
Oh,
That's true. That's true. It is only Monday.
Yeah.
It's great new skins.
I love the new skins, too.
That Hanzo and stuff.
I mean, the Hanzo one's cool, but like, if you've seen the new Doomfist one, that one's badass looking.
But have you seen the Junkrat one?
The Junkrat
Nothing.
one's sexy.
That's alright.
Compares to Diva.
No, the Zenyatta is really
That's
good.
true.
For being an epic skin, the Zenyatta one's amazing.
I mean, Zenyatta wins the Skin Olympics no
All the
matter
time.
what. He
Yeah.
always has the best
Yeah,
skins.
he has great skins, dude.
I think Zenyatta is gonna have to be Overwatch's golden boy.
Yeah, fuck Tracer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Honestly, I expect Diva to be the front line anymore.
No, I think Genji should be.
Yeah, but you always think Genji should be.
Yeah, because he's the best. He is literally a cyborg ninja that can cut your nuts off with like half a swipe, dude.
Well, so is Raiden
That's true.
from Metal Gear Rising, but Raiden like is kind of more badass in my opinion.
Doesn't he have magic powers?
Genji?
Yeah,
I will cut you, bitch.
So he's like a prototype Warframe, which means the Warframes win.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, Warframes never lose.
Yeah, they're kind of indestructible killing machines.
Even when they die, the tin will just grab another one and go back out there.
They're just like, we'll just transport that guy into that guy.
I really don't know much about it anyway. I haven't played Warframe enough.
Well, Quinn, looks like that's what we're going to play next for the next video.
So,
Over-
to anyone who is just tuning in, we are from a brand new channel on YouTube that you're watching from right now called Buncha Assholes. The name is quite literally us. We're all assholes. We hate each other.
Quinn.
These people I'm conversing with right now are probably
I love you, Quinn.
at the bottom of my list.
Quinn!
I thought we were married.
Quinn, they can't just be tuning in now. This isn't streamed. They watched the whole thing.
Okay, you ruined the illusion. No, now we're liars on the internet.
At least keep up the illusion that we're all in the same room right now.
We are.
yeah.
I see you
Yeah.
right there.
Monkey, can you see this? Can you see this finger that I'm giving you from across the
Yes,
table?
I do see it. Beautiful.
That's a beautiful ring finger.
Flipping
Oh, thank you.
flipping your boyfriend off is not the nice thing to do, Quinn.
All right. So moving on a little bit. Let's talk about Let's go around the table. Quinn, go first. Talk about yourself for a minute.
My name is Captain Quinn. I'm 20 years old. I go to college as a radiology student. I'm only doing YouTube because I thought it'd be a neat little experience to have, especially with friends, since I've tried solo YouTube and I really sucked ass at it. And I'm kind of new into editing. If you've seen those two videos that we have up previously, I did that.
Second one was Garbo.
Yeah, because OBS is a piece of shit.
That's
I
true.
miss your old content, Captain Quinn.
Yeah, old Quinn was better.
Yeah.
What was my old content? I deleted all those videos.
Bunch of assholes play Overwatch. That's like the best.
Yeah.
That's like your.
He started going down
Just
after
open-
that.
It was a porn channel called Bunch of Literal Assholes.
Literal bunch of assholes, dude. Yo, we should start a porn club.
How the hell did you find my browser's account?
Doesn't take very much to find it.
We need to stop going off on these tangents. Next person.
Monkey, it's your turn.
It's
Yeah.
me, my turn. I am Funky Monkey. I am 83 years old and I live in my mom's basement.
He's really like a high schooler.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Monkey's like 12 years old, I think.
He's even doing history homework right now.
13! Jokes.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
Quinn.
Oh boy. These derailings are gonna be the best.
Sarah, your turn.
Nope, Kara's turn. I'm going down the list.
Deflecting,
You go first. I'm finishing.
just deflecting.
Mutings for quitters.
I quit.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone. That was a
Chasers,
great podcast.
they're for quitters,
Anyways,
dude.
let's move on. Let's talk about the channel a little bit.
Well, we are officially renaming it to Team 11 because fuck Team 10.
Yeah, we're the better team.
Yeah.
No,
Until we get famous, and then we'll be like twice as bad as them.
Tune in for our next video where we're gonna go into the suicide forest and find 2 dead bodies.
all right, let's not delve too deep in that shit.
We'll really
Yeah.
high res and just
Like for real though.
Yeah, high res, no blur, no sensors.
Let's talk about what we all want. Like Captain Quinn, you kind of touched on it already that you just want to do this for fun.
I'm mainly wanting to do this for fun. I don't want to be like those YouTubers who hop on their channel, make a video, and constantly worrying about demonetization and losing ad revenue and bullshit. I kind of just want to do this to have something to do for fun. I really don't want to make money off of it. I just want to have a really fun time with it. Just have fun.
I think this goes without saying, but the people who actually rely on YouTube money to live should be worried about if their video is going to be demonetized.
That's true. But
No, I'm
even-
just trying to clear it up so people don't get mad at us. So I feel like
No,
the internet
definitely.
turns into a shitstorm.
You have a point though. Like, there's too many YouTubers out there who only have YouTube as a job and they only rely on the income that they get from their videos. And I think it's ridiculous. That's why I'm going to college, because you see most YouTubers, they drop out of college because they think they can just make it out on their own.
Quit
I mean,
throwing
by making a
shade
video.
at
I mean, to
half
be
of the
fair, a
people on
lot of them are
YouTube
doing
right
it really
now.
well.
A lot of them are doing really well, but imagine what if at one
No,
point
but yeah, definitely,
YouTube
I
gets shut
understand.
down.
So I'm in YouTube for the pussy, because that's the best place to get it, is being a gamer on the internet.
Now let's just be upfront with everybody here. Monkey's still a virgin, and he's pretty desperate. So that's why he
Low
came
blow.
out here.
If
No,
you want to
that's-
lay my boy Monkey, don't
that's
forget
a-
to call 555.
Go fuck
Hey,
Thank the
yourself.
Monkey.
No, but let's be
Man.
real.
I was gonna say, like, Quinn just threw that shout out, and I have to wonder how much Monkey paid him to do that.
Yeah,
Hey.
Monkey, when's my check coming in?
Kara, I know that you're just here for me mostly, but do you have any goals for YouTube?
I'm I'm here for everybody because y'all are cool, and I like hanging out with y'all.
Aw, that's sweet.
Now, this goes directly against everything Captain Quinn said at the beginning of this video about us all hating each other.
I did pop in to say I love him.
Yeah, but that's just
Aw.
him.
See, well, I am not a person of hate. I'm gonna go ahead and be forward with that. I love everything, unless they're bronies or something. Then they can not exist.
That skipped the whole conversation, dude. You cut out. Couldn't
Unless
hear
they're Symmetra mains, then they can just go fucking die in hell.
I don't have a problem with
Yo,
Symmetra mains. I mean, unless you have the
Symmetra
right
gets
person.
deleted from the game tomorrow, I think Overwatch would be better.
I don't have a problem with Symmetra mains. My problem is tracers.
Traces are fun. You just gotta kind of lead them to your
Yeah,
toxin.
but they always run up
It's not-
behind you and tickle your butthole before you can even react. So
It's not fun when you're playing Widow.
I mean, you
Yeah.
just put down your mine and stand next to it. If they come up close enough to you to shoot you, they're just gonna get poisoned and run away.
yeah, true.
Or you can just
You
unload
You
your
have
SMG.
like 200 IQ mind spots, dude.
I don't
can't
know,
get somebody to walk into my mind for my life, dude.
I mean, you've seen the kill feed when I play Widow. 98% of my kills are fucking toxin mine kills.
They are not.
So, but I mean, I think this is a good. This is good. The goals we've set just to have fun. That's why we're here for YouTube. I mean, that's the kind of the thing. Like having fun is really the only way to do it. If this becomes a
Yeah.
career, then we're just gonna get tired of it. And I mean, nobody wants to get tired of making fun videos.
That's true.
Watch
Why
you guys,
do something for a living that you already bored with?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
kind of
watch you guys
like-
get really into YouTube and end up making a living off of it. And
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like if
this video,
if the YouTube that we're doing, if this becomes popular enough that people want to support us and help us live off of it, I'm not going to say no. But if we're doing it just for that, then what's the point? Like if we're just here to make money off of YouTube, which would be fun, we're
Yeah,
not
'cause
going to
you
do it, you know?
you can look at the surface of YouTube and see all the creators who are like on the recommended page and all that. You can see which ones aren't really passionate about it anymore, and that they're just there to get their paycheck and just be done for the day.
Yeah, you can definitely
And
see it in their video quality.
It's really sad too, because a lot of the YouTubers I used to watch, like, their old videos were like really, really quality, and like they weren't like nothing. What am I trying to say?
They weren't crazy, they were good.
They weren't crazy. They weren't like nothing dragged on or anything. They were legitimately funny. They had some really good moments, and they just did it to have a video and have their fans watch. And now a lot of those creators nowadays, they're just focusing on making some bullshit 10-minute 5-second video about reviewing the PewDiePie scandal again and just calling it a day. And I hate that.
It's definitely not something that I want to do in particular.
Like, my goal for this channel is to make legit content and have fun doing so.
Definitely. So
Want to have fun and share that fun with other people.
Exactly.
speaking of content, like
again, I'm in it for the pussy.
speaking of content, what do we want to do about videos? Like what do we want to have happen with that?
Well, I definitely think we should expand not just on like video games, but like other things, like vlogs, maybe
We
skits.
should start a vlog channel.
We should
Like-
definitely never do podcasts though.
Yeah, that'd be
I mean,
stupid.
I'd say
dude.
it's pretty good so far, but I mean,
You
I
know how
just
stupid I
realized-
would sound live?
I just realized I was tabbed out of my game that I'm using to record, and I have no clue if XSplit records sound in BRB mode.
I think it
So-
does. But don't worry, I have everything recorded.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we got like everything going. But
Yeah.
the videos that we want to make, like skits, would be interesting, though relatively hard, honestly.
One thing I want to do, and it's kind of going to be copying off some other YouTubers, but I would love to make a
Game theory
small-
channel. Yeah, that'd be
No,
great.
not game theory.
Like,
I want to call it Cooking with Quinn, because one of my favorite things to do is cook.
You
and then
cook,
we'll make
dude?
bombs.
Homemade.
Actually, you cooking makes sense.
Yeah, it really does, Quinn. You sound like a pretty good house husband.
Yeah, that's what I am. I'm gonna greet my wife at the door after she comes home with a martini and get her slippers, something, whatever they did in the '60s.
That's sexist. Women can drink beer, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever watch like Bewitched or something, the husband was always greeted at the door with a martini. So
I mean, fair enough. But
yeah,
I think
Must be
that.
a Florida thing. I've never heard of that.
it's not just Florida.
All right, Monkey. Now you're the asshole.
I mean, what do you mean? We're all in
Nobody
the same house
likes
in California.
even the people in Florida don't like Florida.
Honestly,
I
like
think the
So
general
this-
population has more important things to worry about than the actual state of Florida.
I feel like
Yeah.
this video just got demonetized.
Yo, it's not
It was
monetized
demonetized
in
the
the
moment
first
Monkey opened his
place.
mouth.
I thought you said
Um,
you were in it for the money.
Like the
I
first
can-
thing Monkey said.
I mean, I know a way we can make it even more demonetized.
Just don't
Pussy,
put
pussy, pussy, marijuana, wanna. Pussy, 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 marijuana, wanna. See?
My neck, My back. Look, my
I was supposed to say, and my crack.
Snoop Dogg album or something.
This is
Let's
a good
play the entirety of Jurassic World 2.
this is a good topic to discuss, but I'm not into your shit music.
Yeah.
I like
You're
all
fucking-
kinds of music except for country.
Death Grips. Bullshit.
Fucking speaking of Death Grips, that album I just got today, and I'm loving it. I was jamming out to it once I
Yeah,
got
I
home
know.
from class.
It's random noise. I took a
It's
look
not
at one of their
random noise.
albums.
If you actually listen
It's
to the
random
music, you can.
noise.
If you can piece together the code of sound coming through the earbuds, then it's actually a really intimate story of love and loss.
Yeah, like the Money Store is this album about the lead singer who goes to the store where all they sell is money.
Look, it's no
I mean-
Northwest, okay?
That's
No
a pretty
Northwest.
great.
That's a pretty gripping story.
That's a pretty gripping story.
I
Like,
cried from my eyes and my penis whenever I heard it. So
what do
it's
you buy it with though?
cryptocurrency.
What do
Oh,
you
okay.
What do you cry out of your penis?
So the-
pee or
So the song's about a bank.
Well, no, it's the whole album.
Oh, the whole
It's about
album
a-
is about a bank, right?
No, it's a convenience store.
It's a bank.
No, it's not a bank. It's
It's a bank of
store.
convenience.
It's not a bank at all. It's a convenience store. You walk in and there's coolers and all that, like in a 7-Eleven and shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then like there's like rolled up hundreds that you can buy for just a couple bucks.
So it's a bank.
It's a money store. No, it's
Oh.
not a bank.
You guys scared Kara. God damn it! Why are you scaring Kara?
she's like and then left.
I
Yeah,
don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. Honestly, I feel like this is how our channel's gonna fall apart. It's gonna start with Kara.
We're already breaking up.
Lava Man's gonna leave,
Loveman's gonna keep bailing on us.
just
It's
like
just-
my dad.
No more shitty anime sessions, by the way, Quinn. If Loveman's
Yeah,
not
fuck
here
you
to
guys.
support us, you can't support him.
What?
Yeah, it's not like you knew him for your entire life. We're better than
I
him.
mean, I haven't. I've only known him since high school.
Kara's actually
But-
having a technical diff or a tech diff.
Yeah, it's a
Tech
tech
diff.
diff.
A
Gonna-
tech diff. Oh no, momento.
Uno momento.
momento.
It's Spanish. It means
It's Spanish
one
or
moment.
something.
I don't speak taco.
You work at a
That's
place
so
where they speak taco.
racist.
I work at Taco Bell. I can say that.
No, that's like calling them porch monkeys. You don't do that.
Fucking porch monkeys. Hey, isn't that what you are though? Oh no, you're a funky monkey.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can be
it's
funky
something.
on the porch.
What do you do on the porch that's so funky though?
Smoke
His
weed
mom.
and
His mom.
no, what you do
Monkey.
is
That's bad, monkey. Bad. Back in the game
Bad.
for you.
Get a little spray bottle. Sorry.
Okay,
Really?
Okay, Quinn,
Spray bottle?
we gotta
I'm
cut
not a
this part
cat.
out.
I'm a
Listen,
monkey.
shh, we gotta cut this last part out. But like, whenever you're like, no, that's bad, and I'm like, bad. Back to your cage. You gotta put in. Instead of that, you gotta put in John Tron, a clip of him, like the where he's like,
Flex tape.
no, where he's got the cross and he's burning. He's like,
Now that's
"Oh,
a lot
demons,
of
get out,
damage.
demons." No, that's a lot of damage. Fucking hell. Yeah, you took a fucking chainsaw to it.
I'm watching that video again real quick.
I fucking love the flex tape video. John Tron's one of those
Flex tape.
YouTubers. John Tron is one of the YouTubers that I think he takes those breaks so that he doesn't get in that rut of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he comes back, he comes back strong as shit.
That's what I love about John Tron. Even after the whole controversy of his interview with that one douchebag, like, he was still able to come back with a really good video.
Hell yeah, he
And
was.
I think it was the flex tape video that he
Yeah,
made
I
after
think
that
so,
whole
too.
controversy.
It was either that or the one with the movie, the rapper.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice. I think
Vanilla
actually that was it.
I think it was Vanilla Ice, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I can
remember
respect
Vanilla
that.
Ice.
Like, I can respect that kind of stuff. Like, I hope we
That's
don't
like-
ever have to take breaks because there's so many of us. Like, even if one of us like goes away for a short time, like we can keep getting content out. Quinn, you got to teach me how to edit, bro.
It's not
Oh
that
yeah,
hard.
definitely.
You do
I mean, it's not that
choppy
hard, but there are a
chops,
few
and then you
tricks.
drag in the thingy-madudes, and then you click play.
Well, but here's the thing: is
The majority of my editing so far has just been cutting shit out that doesn't need to be in there, and then I'll rewatch it again. I'll cut more stuff out. I'll rewatch it, cut more stuff out, and then whenever I think I've reached a good point of a video, then that's the point where I'm just like, okay, let's start adding some After Effects. I'll add a little text joke here. I'll add like a funny picture of Tim Allen or some bullshit here, and I'll just go through the video. I'll watch it again. I'll add and I'll take out stuff that doesn't seem like it'd be good enough.
So on the spot change of plan here, why don't we discuss the 2 videos that we got out a little? Because I mean, there's a lot of inside joke that we all talked about in the videos.
Such as.
Do you have an example, or are we gonna go watch the video so we can
pull that? I was asking, I don't know what inside jokes you were saying. I forgot.
Honestly, yeah, I can't really think of the inside jokes off the top of my head.
I mean,
the only one I can think of is the respect your healers bit, but that was like really on the spot.
But that's not really a joke.
In the other video.
Yeah.
It's not in a joke. That's not a joke. I just feel like there's gonna be things that we say that people won't understand.
Reference and all that, and people just won't. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe not for these 2 videos, but maybe future on if we do this, maybe
we can have like a revealing our inside jokes video,
or like a roasting our old videos video.
Yo,
we could call it exposed and get that sweet clickbait.
Okay, we need to talk about something really important on the channel right now. What is our sub goal for the face reveal?
Face reveal.
I could do a face reveal right now. I don't give a shit.
No. This is Quinn. We can't. There's got to be a goal.
I don't think we should set it. I think we should go overboard with it too.
No.
10 million.
50 mil, and we will do a face.
Just like How to Basic.
No, let's set it kind of all right. Like not too low, not too high. Let's
1,000.
Yeah. 1,000 sounds good. 1,000.
That's 1,000 people though. That's a lot of people.
But it's
if
not.
If we reach 999 though, I'll do a dick reveal, and then that last person can contribute to the face reveal.
Okay, I need to go make like 800 more YouTube accounts real quick.
Welcome back, Carol.
Thank you.
But
when are we gonna leak our sex tape? Is that gonna be at 60 mil?
69,000.
Yeah, 69. No, not 1,000.
No, it should just be 69, 69, 69. Like, just...
And we'll release the video at 420.
That's a good idea.
Or high noon.
On weed day.
Just on 2016.
Yo, in 2020, there's a whole month of 420.
I know, it's gonna be so dope. Haha.
Yo, I'm gonna go to Colorado, get stoned, watch The Wizard of Oz, and listen to Dark Side of the Moon.
I don't condone this kind of behavior.
No, I'll be 18. It'll be okay.
Oh, okay. As long as you're old enough and you're in an area, then
I'll be more by the end of this year.
I'll be more than 8.
Oh, does that mean I'm the oldest one of the group? God.
How old are you?
I'm 23. I'll be 24.
Damn.
I turned 21 in September.
You're 23?
Dude, I can drink. I can drink, and all y'all can't fucking even touch alcohol.
I mean, I can.
No, you
I've been
can't.
Drinking for the past year. It's just I can't go to the liquor store.
I live in Texas. My parents give me alcohol for breakfast.
I feel like that's a.
Not actually. Disclaimer: my parents are loving. That was a stereotype joke.
In Texas, do you guys drink out of those jugs with the triple X's on it like they do with the old timey cartoons?
Only on special occasions. Moonshine is reserved for special occasions.
Sometimes, but moving forward with the bashing on culture that we've been doing. Let's talk about some of the games that we plan, like that we want to play.
I retract my statement.
I don't know how that.
Let's talk about the games that we want to play, because obviously we're going to play Overwatch.
What a great segue.
Obviously,
we should redo
Overwatch,
that segue because I said something super offensive.
We'll do Overwatch. I think some of us want to do Warframe. That Natural Selection 2 sounds really fun.
Yeah, that game looks really fun. One that I really wouldn't mind doing, and it just came out, I don't think like too recently, but it's called Angels Fall First. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like an instant action Star Wars Battlefront 2 type game. And
Paladins.
Yeah, we'll have to do Paladins as well.
Bounds is. I think I need to re-download it because I made space for something else.
Yeah, I think so. I did that.
I mean, I'll be playing more Paladins once Overwatch becomes
Becomes boring again.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's definitely times where we're gonna have to break. I honestly feel like, even though this is the only time I will ever say this, so never ask me to say it again. But eventually, we will need to play Minecraft.
Yes.
Wait, what'd you say?
I am so down.
Eventually, we will need to play Minecraft because it's like
Wait, what'd you say?
Quinn.
We
Are
should
you
get
good?
it over with early. Let's get
I mean,
No,
I wouldn't
not early.
mind-
Because here's the thing: I don't want to get.
If we
Because
do it early, we won't do it. Like Smosh just made like their 3rd season of Minecraft.
well, that's the
I
thing.
mean,
Like, if
Smosh
it's
makes fucking everything.
yeah, I
Yeah,
can't. I
that's
don't.
fair.
I don't even want to talk about them because they're just fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, from what Quinn was saying, he kind of wants to do that same thing.
Smosh is like the YouTube channel that just has way too much ADD, dude.
Well, to be
Smosh,
fair though,
like,
they
Ever since they became a
New stuff?
business, I think they really lost a lot of their luster. Because even whenever I was in middle school, I still kind of thought they were funny. But then they got into like
They got to the
Smosh
point-
games and Smosh Channel 2 and that kind of shit, and it was like really stupid.
well, Smosh's second channel was just one that Ian ran for like the
Yeah.
download things, which that wasn't bad to me.
But then they started doing those really retarded skits on the second channel, and then
Yeah,
they started
yeah,
doing
yeah.
Smosh cartoons and Smosh games, and
They just
Smosh.
they
That
branched
Smosh,
out.
the Smosh
Food.
cartoon was retarded.
They
Smosh cartoons was
they
really dumb.
branched out to a point where they couldn't control it. I think is the thing.
That's
Well,
why
they
Anthony
made-
left.
Yeah, definitely. I remember watching that video. And I'm really that's kind of what I was like. You were saying that you want to do all these things. I'm like, I don't know if we can even. There's only 4 of us consistently, sometimes 5.
I mean, we still have that other Discord filled with other people, and that's another thing I wanted to touch base on.
Mhm.
Is that whenever I originally created that channel, whenever me and Lava first met Monkey and Zerful, I thought it would just be the few of us, but then I had the idea, you know what, let's make a community. Let's just us be like the 5 main people who do shit. Like, let's build an entire community around this, and everyone can have a chance to make videos and post it on the channel, and just generally have fun. I don't want it to just be us 5, because I know if we build a small community, it'll probably have a lot more potential.
I'll tell you this right up front. That's a really stupid idea.
I
I figured I'd
half.
get an answer.
I'm half in agreement with Monkey, but half in agreement with you, Quinn. And whatever is left is
To, like,
indifferent.
20 people, but like it's gonna be way too difficult to keep our videos in check.
Well, because here's the thing: we can either. I think Quinn has a good idea for what we would consider filler if we couldn't get a project done. Because if we get too many people trying to do this, then, like Monkey's saying, the uploads will be sporadic. They won't be controlled. They won't be maintained.
They won't be sporadic. They'll be constant.
And
We
that's
get too
something
many
that we could.
people.
What we could do at that point is backstock footage. If we have however many people are in the other chat and we all make one video a day, then we can record for a good month and then stop recording for 6 and have videos to play every single day.
We could also theoretically
I thought
be
you wanted
selective.
this to be like an open thing to everybody.
No, I don't mean like let everyone possible join. I mean like build a community of like trusted people, of people we know that can help make us. Make
Yeah,
some
that's
good content.
a better idea because we'll know then.
I didn't want y'all to think that I meant let's invite every possible person who's ever trying to be a YouTuber into our community and let them post videos on our channel. I don't mean that. I mean get a good 20 people.
And I think
I'd
another
say
thing,
around 20.
instead of all of us making videos, we need to also focus on like friends who know how to edit, who know how to make thumbnails, who know how to reach out and spread and talk and grow communities on their own inside of us.
Of course, yeah.
It-
Because as much as I love editing, I can't be doing all the
Right.
videos on myself.
Right.
It
Right. Well,
gets a little.
Monkey has some editing history. You could definitely probably coach him a little more and send some of the stuff to him to do. And I'm like I said, I want to learn. I want to get into it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind lending a hand with the knowledge I have so far.
Another thing that I'm going to be doing though is I'm going to be trying to make music for the channel, music and different sound effects if we need that. So
Yeah.
we need to. We just need to divide the work and let's just leave it all on one or two people.
But yeah, like more. I say like what with what we're doing right now, like everyone would be able to have their hand in a video, like content wise, but we could also use people with to do jobs like editing and art and music and all that.
And that's something that we can just like figure out.
Like have different like subgroups and all that.
Yeah, and that would be something to put together. Like we've got that Discord. Why not utilize the people? You know.
Should I post the link to the Discord in the bottom in the description just in case?
No.
See, that's.
No.
I'd say.
That's the whole thing.
I would say.
We have to trust the people before they get on the Discord with our stuff, you know?
Oh, that's true.
I was gonna say if we're gonna do a Discord group for people who watch, we make a separate channel.
Yeah.
Just
I
for
think
that.
that's kind of the basis of the first one that I made. The one that we're speaking on right now is just going to be for the people who are actually working on videos.
The
and
main
shit.
people, like currently
Okay,
just the
well-
5 of us currently.
If we do want to post the link to that in the chat, we have to like clear all of the stuff from the general section.
That's why I'm saying
There's too much shit there. Like,
there's a lot of personal things there. There's
Yeah.
pictures. There's
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
we'd have to either clear that or just like I said, make a new chat specifically
I mean-
for viewership.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, it'll be like a 3-tier thing. We'll have the viewers chat, then we'll have the the
Right.
possible workers chat, then we'll have the official one.
I mean, we could. Yeah.
if this is gonna be
If they want to get on that, they'll have to donate $10,000 per month on Patreon.
no 10,000 rupees, dude.
They can just give me like 500 plat on Warframe.
Just
I'll be
give
good.
Give Kara the ability to play more Warframe, and then whoever it is in.
If you guys just want to go ahead and give me 500 loot boxes per month on Overwatch, yeah, you can join us in some videos.
No, but let's be for real though. Let's try and keep the talking about paying us and shit down. I don't want
No.
people to like get the wrong idea. Like, oh yeah, we're totally not in it for the money. Except if you give us this, then we'll give you special benefits or attention.
No.
We're not gonna extort
Well, to be
money from
fair,
anyone.
Yeah, I don't-
Wink.
Like they were jokes.
I feel like I feel like a majority of people might not understand that,
Yeah,
and so we at least need to like just say, hey,
I'll
this
put
is
a
obviously
disclaimer.
a joke.
We,
Yeah.
we,
To
we
put
won't
a
turn into the
disclaimer
mob
every
or
time I
teachers
joke?
union.
we won't break. Yeah, we won't break anyone's break anyone's legs for not
I guess we'll get
editing a video, right, or something.
I mean,
So, back to games real quick though, because we haven't really talked about a bunch of games, just a couple. We got Overwatch, we've got Paladins, we've got Warframe, we've got Angels Fall First, we got Natural Selection 2, and eventually Minecraft.
There is one game that I found that's Overkill Studios, people who did Payday.
Mm-hmm.
They're making a game called GTFO. It's kind of like Payday, except instead of like your bank robbers, robbing banks and shit, you're actually like this space marine corps, and you're going into these mines and these caves and these like old rundown space colonies, and you're like killing all these mutants and alien bugs and shit. It looks really cool just from the trailer. And I feel like since there is 4-player multiplayer co-op PvE kind of stuff, I feel like that'd be perfect if we got that.
Yeah, that'd be something to look forward to. I know for myself, I'm gonna do some solo videos, especially like when Final Fantasy that 7 remake comes out.
Oh, I'm having my own Ark solo series.
Arc, that sounds like fun doing single player. Multiplayer, unfortunately, I don't think many of us can do.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Ark. I haven't really
Even
too invested in it.
I don't mind Arc. It just put a strain on a lot of the the CPU.
Yeah, they've had some automation issues, but they're getting better.
I already have my. I mean, I'm kind of wanting to do a series with Final Fantasy 15 since that's coming out in a couple months on for PC.
So that'd be fun to
But,
do too, because that's co-op. Like the single player story's kind of lame, or short, but there's some pretty cool co-op I've heard.
Yeah, the new online.
We should do a Borderlands
function.
something.
We could do
Borderlands would
Yeah,
be
because
fun.
it's like
yeah.
a good multiplayer.
But see, like the issue is that there's 5 of us in Borderlands, only 4, so only like one of us would get kicked.
That would
think
probably
it-
be me.
Yeah, maybe. Or Carrie, you could just play Flex and join in if somebody else couldn't.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
We could
but
all
if
do Flex because there'd probably
Yeah,
be
definitely.
times where I wouldn't be available. Like I think that's what we should do. We shouldn't have like a focus group and then have like one person come in and out. We should all just be able to flex.
Yeah, that would be fine with me.
Like for Overwatch, I know there'll be videos where I'll be too busy to take part in.
Well, that's the nice thing about Overwatch too, is it supports up to 12 people. If we have 12 people that want to play, we can just go fight each other.
That's actually a pretty good idea right there.
That is a great idea.
A mini
6
server
of-
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would like
definitely.
that.
That sounds fierce.
Oh yeah, like a 3v3 tournament. That would be pretty badass.
Yeah.
Or a 6v6 with enough people.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we could have our own Overwatch league.
Our own Overwatch league. Just
We could create
all
our
right,
own
so which
team.
of the assholes is gonna win today?
We could call it Overwatch Little League.
Overwatch.
Oh. Oh
That
no.
would be cute. And then we could get like viewers, like if people want to get involved, we could get them to make teams and join in. That'd be interesting to
Stomped by
do.
some top 500 dudes who are acting like they've never played Overwatch before.
Grandmasters only.
No, like it'll be like
sorry
the
to
most
all you
open tournament
plebeian
ever. We'll have
souls.
like the worst balancing and matchmaking.
Bad Widows only play of the game
We'll
gets lose.
We'll have like 4 top 500 people on one team and like
Or
a 6
a
stack
bronze,
of like
a silver,
people who
and a
just bought the game.
6 stack of bronze on the team. No, but there's just things that we could do, like little things
Yeah.
like that I think we could definitely do, especially if viewership goes up and people want to play with us. We could definitely find ways
Definitely.
to bring them
Because
in.
one thing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying the finishing of that was just like little things like Overwatch or other games that we could just like bring them in. Minecraft, maybe it'd be interesting to do.
Yeah.
Uh,
One thing I'd really like to do in the future is definitely do a lot of fan interaction.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of the biggest push that I want to make for this channel is the community side of things, the fan base, the viewers, if we get far enough and people want to, the sponsors, and by sponsors I mean like donators, not like selling ourselves out to.
This
Well, guys,
video is
did you know we-
sponsored by Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings.
Well,
See-
no, we actually have a sponsor for this video.
Hashtag non-spawn.
This podcast is actually
But what,
brought
though?
to you by a bunch of assholes on YouTube. They're a really good channel. I highly recommend checking them out. Give them a little sub if you want. But yeah, a bunch of assholes on YouTube. Go check them out, y'all.
Always suggest smashing that like button.
Smash
Smash that
that like
motherfucking
button with your metal penis. Just
Primal-
do it.
Hammer down that like button.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Hey,
Hope
Quinn,
smash that like button.
do we
If y'all don't
want
want to?
Do we want to talk about maybe a release schedule? Like, do we want to actually have like a day set that we
I
want to
don't
release?
think that's necessary.
Well, I feel like at
at
this
this
stage
point?
it wouldn't be all that necessary, but I
Consistency
do
is
like the idea of
Well-
having consistent uploads at
Well,
a
that's-
certain day.
That's
and
kind of the
time.
thing with YouTube's algorithm, air quotes, because that thing's changing all the time, and even YouTube has claimed that they have no fucking clue how their algorithm actually fully works. But consistent uploads, consistently at the same time, every time that we upload, is better in that series of events
Yeah.
versus, 2 uploads, 1 a day here, and then a week with no uploads and maybe 1 or 2 more. I understand we're all busy, and you're the only one currently editing, so I don't want to put a lot of shit on you, specifically Quinn. But
And if you send me some files, I can start editing. I have the software.
I'll have to get some good footage since OBS has been fucking with me
well,
recently.
Monkey, you
I'd have
record
to
a
get
lot of
some-
the stuff too.
Yeah,
You could just edit
I
your
don't know
own.
why I didn't think of that.
Dude, so hold on, real quick. Like I know this is probably gonna go up before that, but Monkey, you still have the murder miners and the insurgency, right?
Yes.
So you
I
need
still
to
have
work
that.
Yes.
Like
I
it'd be
don't
cool.
have the insurgency. I don't have that one.
It'd be
Yeah.
cool if you worked on the murder
Unfor-
miners.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
finish that. I'll probably do it.
We should make that our regular
We should
series.
not make that a regular series.
How
I should
about
never
no?
like touch that game again because
That thing is
game-
going to stay uninstalled at the bottom of my
I don't
library
even
for
know-
the rest of my life.
I don't even know if viewers
Uh,
wanted us to play that more. If I would even touch that game again.
If in the future we'll hold a poll at the end of a video, just randomly asking, should we play Murder Miners? And if we
Well-
get a lot of yeses, then we're gonna have to play it because fuck it. I don't want to play it though. Y'all can have at it.
Like that game was just. Oh, that game.
Now
was,
it's objectively a bad game.
I would say it's for what it's supposed to be. It's not bad, but how
It
it
wasn't
played
awful.
out.
But at the same time, like,
But there's
Well,
already
hey-
so many.
like
There's
fuck
already
that
so
noise.
many games on Steam like that. It was like, oh, it's Minecraft but with guns and zombies and shit.
No,
You
yeah,
know?
and it's been around for a long time. When I saw it on
Yeah.
the Xbox when I used to play, I was just like, "What the hell is this drivel?" And Adrian grabbed it, and he and I played it, and it went just about as well as it did when we played it.
I mean,
So
like,
fucking
it's
great then,
practically
right?
just unturned if it were like
Unturned.
Quake Online.
Unturned is good
The
though.
game we should play.
That's unfortunate because Kara can't get Hamachi to work.
Yeah, I've actually
So we
been
couldn't host a server.
bugging at it, but it's not letting me. It's
We could all
just
play
not.
Starbound though. Like that's the good.
I
thing.
would be 100% for playing this. We would
that
need
could
like a
be-
dedicated like server mod list so that we all can compatibly play together. But once that was out of the way,
I was going to say Kara could definitely lead that front of like series of videos because
I don't know why you like that game so much. Like, it's a good game.
I'm
but, like,
super glad she likes it because I've wasted so much money on games that she doesn't play anymore.
I'm kind of in the same boat. I've bought a lot of games that I don't really play all that much.
But I mean, there's definitely a game we could play. There's just a lot of little things that we could do, a quality of life that we could do as well. Like I was showing Quinn some like text bubbles and shit that we could use, or I don't know if it would be plausible or not, but get like little, like the game we play most currently is Overwatch, and we all have our main situated, our main air quote situated. So it'd be interesting to see like when we were playing that little. Either the text pop up or like little images of who's talking pop up or something. Like like I play Mercy a lot, so it'd be like the Mercy.
Yeah.
I had something somewhere I was going with that, but I started to drone off.
No, I know what
No,
you mean.
that makes sense.
I told you the other day, like I already had that idea from a channel called Soot House, where like whenever they talk, they have a text with a colored outline to
like a
identify
border?
whoever's. Yeah,
Like a border for
like
each
the outline of the text is
That-
like kind of
that'd be
identifies
cool.
who's talking. Like I kind of had an idea to do something like that. I just have to learn how to move text.
put
and,
an overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We could pull up Soviet Womble and just like add the subtitles to everything, just to
Oh, I love Soviet Womble's videos. I so want to make
The
videos
amount-
like his.
the amount of effort he puts into his damn
I
subtitles
know, like
makes
I can fully understand why there's so much time in between videos because he's gotta like in between streaming and like editing, like he has to have like a whole lot of time trying to perfect those.
Yeah,
He does a damn good job too.
yeah, he does. They're amazing.
I cannot tell you how the number of times I've marathoned his CS:GO mishaps.
The bullshittery episodes, just
Yes,
all of
I
them
love those.
again.
I like fuck. Whenever I'm even doing homework, I'll have those playing on the second monitor, and I'll just be laughing my ass off.
I wouldn't be able to get anything done.
Me neither.
But yeah,
You guys want to solve a riddle real quick?
No.
how about no?
It's
Maybe
a good
How about-
riddle.
leave it for the viewers.
How about
Okay.
this? What do y'all think of this new Overwatch update that just dropped today?
Sucks.
I mean,
I
we
hate
all
all
kind
the
of
new
touched on it.
items.
The skins.
I wish that would literally burn in hell, dude.
So
That was
it's
sarcastic,
actually
though,
pretty
I
good.
think.
While we're talking about the new stuff that comes out, like the skins, the highlight intros, the emotes,
That
What?
Genji emote though.
the Genji emotes, all right.
Yeah, the Genji emotes really cool.
Honestly, I gotta say, I think Sombra got the cake, the prize for the
No
emote
way.
releases,
No way.
Yeah, because that
Emote.
that
That
puppet
marionette
Reaper's really
is-
adorable.
and it
I
makes
know I'm a
clacking
big
noises.
Boy, but
No. They put so much work into that Sombra marionette or the Reaper marionette that it actually makes puppet sounds. Like it's not just a quiet emote. Like what does Genji do? He does a fucking backflip or something.
it is so cool.
God damn
I
it!
don't think you understand.
Sombra
No
hacked
Mercy
Kara
really does.
again.
Well,
All she does is the Harley Quinn like axe
Yeah.
over the shoulder thing.
it's really not all that not really something to, really be proud of or brag about.
It's a
I think
parent.
it's cool
she called
how
it.
she gets a new emote, but still, I mean, it's not all that impressive.
Yeah, Mercy
honestly,
really
like-
does need some love. With
Honestly, like whenever I first saw that emote, I legit thought it was already in game because I could have sworn I've already seen it. That's how like kind of bland it is to me.
Yeah, but when you saw that Genji emote, you were like, dude, this
When I
is
saw
dope,
that Genji
right?
emote, it looked pretty cool. I
Yeah,
actually
it's
thought it was
dope.
I actually thought it was a highlight intro whenever I saw it.
oh, that would have
Nah.
been cool too. But like
Like if they animated it more.
maybe, but the new stuff's alright. I hate the new map, and that's just biased from getting destroyed on it so much.
I mean,
I hate it
like-
because it has too many flank routes.
Yeah, I feel like
that
that's the issues.
It's like the developers were like, hey, you know
Just
what'll
fuck
be
it.
too many flank routes? This
But
map. We should
you know what
add like
they-
3 more flank routes.
But you know what Jeff called the new hero that's going to be released next month or the month after maybe.
Yeah, it's supposed to be anti-dive.
It's supposed to be anti-dive, so even all those flank rats, they're going to be shut down. Like I think May might be good on that map just to shut down one of the flanks. You know, what are
Yeah,
two of the
maybe.
flanks?
I'm really hoping whoever this next hero is, I'm hoping like it'll start a new trend where they don't take forever and a half to release a new hero.
They have a schedule.
Because
It's
I mean, I understand they have a
it's
schedule
really
and all that, but like
expensive
I
to
understand
make
that, but like
heroes.
the thing I hate is like, and this is probably gonna sound ridiculous if I compare the two, but Paladins is like almost doubled their roster ever since they like released a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but look at
And-
the quality of the heroes.
They're fucking beautiful. Have you seen
I
the
feel-
tits on Sky? It's
I-
delicious.
I will say
But, like-
Paladins has a lot going for it. It's not polished very well, but it does have a lot
Yeah.
No,
going
it really
for it.
isn't, but I do like the hero variety in it.
I mean, it's just like half the heroes are Overwatch, and then there's a couple more things.
I mean, it would be good if
What did you-
Paladins was just the Overwatch heroes concept.
Yeah, that's
video
what
game.
you called it. It's like like what if Blizzard actually released Paladins? And it's just
They
like this
released
is
it
this
under
is
Epic
for our
Games.
con. Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't be opposed to that kind of thing. But
I just like
I feel like the difference in Overwatch's release and Paladin's releases is that again, like Monkey was saying, it's expensive, but Paladins kind of just throws it together, kind of, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
it's like the difference between like a rusty bearing that's still functional and like a smooth ceramic.
Definitely, it's
thing.
it's they release it when it's done.
Yeah,
Overwatch releases it when it's correct.
polished. Yeah,
gotcha.
And so, like Overwatch, I mean, they still have a schedule. It's every 3 months they're going to release a new hero. Is what they're shooting for, at
which
least.
I think
just
is
hoping-
actually a pretty good
Yeah, that's 4 heroes a year,
Yeah.
mixed with all the events and all the new skins. And
I would just like, I just hope they don't like have this big build up for every hero like they kind of did with Sombra.
see, they learned from Sombra. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because with
that
Sombra
that
it was just like,
ARG
come on,
totally
release her
killed
already.
them.
We don't care anymore.
Yeah, they definitely learned from Sombra, and I haven't seen it with any of the others really,
They
except
kinda,
except maybe Doomfist. But Doomfist wasn't even slotted to be released when he was released. They were just so tired of people like whining about it.
I do like how they had this hype for Doomfist, but instead they dropped Orisa, and whenever they dropped Orisa, that like gave me like my game theory glasses kind of just fell onto me. I thought, well, in the lore video, Effie explains the OR-15s were beaten up by Doomfist, so that's why she created Orisa. But then who would the next hero be if Orisa's so overpowered? That's why they created Doomfist, so they could have someone to counter Orisa.
No,
I know that probably
Orisa
doesn't
is
make
Except
sense.
Orisa counters Doomfist so hard.
Mhm. And that's kind of like what shot my theory down, but I mean, they still released him, so that's
Yeah,
all
no,
good, I guess.
definitely. Doomfist is definitely confirmed for Overwatch next.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be out soon.
I really wish
Terry
they
Crews is gonna
kind of
voice
fix
him.
his move set, but
Yeah.
he's still pretty cool.
His rocket punch needs work, but so does Reinhardt's charge. Reinhardt's charge
His
needs
entire-
the most work.
His
I
entire
was really
kit just
hoping-
needs something.
I was really hoping Doomfist's moveset would be more melee based, kind of like Reinhardt. I feel like we could really use another melee based hero.
I want a fast hero like Tracer, who maybe has the same hitbox and same health pool, but is all like fast strike melee, who has the same
Yeah.
kind of like blinking, I guess you can call it, to like or dashing or something to get in and out, and
Well,
maybe one hit to stun or something, which would be really cool.
That would be pretty cool.
It'd be balanced in the fact that they have to punch you, you know.
I feel like
Yeah.
also 40 sensitivity though. Because if you're like blinking all around him,
I mean,
feel
you'd
like
have to. I feel like there'd be something like every other hit or something would stagger or something like that to give that hero a fighting chance. Because it'd be balanced for both ends. Like you'd get up, you'd start punching, and every other hit maybe push their aim off you or something for just a minute, for just a second, and that's when you'd want to blink and reset yourself to go and fight again. 'Cause, I mean, I can only think of Blink for the ability. I can't even think of anything else. Maybe
Maybe like a smoke bomb or something.
a smoke bomb, or
If
maybe
we're
like
kinda
a.
thinking of a ninja sort of character, kind of like a Genji or something. Like a smoke bomb would work really well, and a blink would work.
And the ultimate could be like a One Punch Man kind of thing, where it's just fucking decks the person they're in the combo with.
Yeah.
I
feel like that would
I
be
don't
really
think
cool.
that that's a Overwatch style of. I don't think.
I mean, remember originally Genji was kind of like that. He was fast and
Yeah, and he
was primarily melee.
Yeah, and they took it out because it was kind of annoying to everybody who played against.
No, it was annoying because he was able to perch above spawn, drop down, and get 2 kills because he could backstab and get kills instantly. That's why they took that out.
That's why they took that out. That's
No,
why they
that's
made
why they
Dragon
took
Blade
out the
the
backstabbing, but the Dragon Blade was taken out much later.
The Dragon Blade was moved to an ult though.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if he had a previous ult before that.
I don't know, but I know that the
Hanzo's
Dragon Blade. Yeah, no,
Was it?
Was it the arrow at that point?
I don't think it was.
I don't actually know. I was just
Oh
thinking.
yeah, I do remember Genji was originally a hybrid. Like he did
Yeah,
have
but-
a sword, but he also had arrows and shit.
I
But
don't
then
think they had Hanzo's ult in the game until.
Not, I
No,
don't think so. But
because
They
the original
had
concept for Genji was like he had his Dragon Blade and then he also fired arrows and shit. But then they kind of split that up and made his brother Hanzo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, and that's when they started developing his ult. I don't think it was
Yeah.
before that.
But I would like to point out like the only reason that Genji was so considered so overpowered is he could wall climb and cling to a spot internally, drop down, take his pick, dash out, and go reset.
Yeah,
Like that's why he was so strong. But now he can't perch. Now he has to still be kind
but
of
the
in the
Dragon
fight.
Blade would still be just as annoying.
I mean, yeah, if it did the 120 damage they kept having it do, sure. I'm talking about quick strike melee, not like hard hitting.
So you're saying like a 60 damage? They'd have to make the swing much faster.
Maybe even if it was just like basic melee damage, but yeah, it was like a fast swing instead of the quick melee, and it
Quick
comboed.
melee damage on a DPS hero?
Okay, but if you can get four
Question
hits
mark?
off, if you can get 4 hits off before they can even get one shot, like get to the point where they can shoot you, that's still what 120 damage.
Okay, so you're doing 4 hits by the time somebody can get to you. That seems a little.
Have you?
Wait,
Don't you
wait,
think?
Hold on. How
wait.
how well's your aim when a tracer's running around you? How many shots can you hit the tracer with?
Really shitty because I'm not so good with any sort of hero that's
Yeah,
like
but
scan like
if
a
you
creep.
have a melee hero, he can hit her 4 times easy.
That's true. Like if you're using Reinhardt.
So if you had an attack melee hero, that'd be Tracer almost dead instantaneously.
Maybe. I mean, obviously, there's balancing that needs like done with it. I feel like the main purpose of that wouldn't be to jump down and attack the tanks, though.
No, it'd definitely be like an assassination character.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't take. I don't know. I'm trying to think a character that fits well enough to describe.
But like
You
assassination.
don't take Widow and put her right in front of the Reinhardt, the enemy Reinhardt. It just doesn't work. You wouldn't take your Mercy and leave her like placed in the middle of the field unprotected. I mean, you could.
Well, on the contrary, I do that all the time. But
Respect your healers.
Before Junkrat had his tweak to where he doesn't hurt himself, you wouldn't like run face first into enemies
Yeah.
without killing yourself. So, like
Definitely.
it would just be some sort of like this person is not meant to hit the tanks. This person
That's
is
what
to like creep around the back line.
that's what I did with Junkrat a lot. I just suicide bombed.
I just feel like if there was a hero in the game that could come at me and take almost all of my health in an instant and then be out of there, I feel like that'd be a little annoying, like just to be facing a team fight and then have most of your health gone, like instantly.
I mean, you were saying give them 60 damage per hit. I'm saying give
I
them
feel like
30.
40 damage per hit would
Yeah, like
kind of
40.
be a little more fair. Because if it was 60 damage per hit and you're going up against a hero that has 200 health, they're almost dead in like 2 hits. Yeah, they're
that's what I'm-
less than 50%.
Well, that's why I was saying just give them quick attack damage, but have them hit multiple times
Yeah,
for like quickly.
kind of like a fighting game.
Yeah,
Character or something.
yeah, definitely.
Well, they have the combo moves together.
Like kind of like Doomfist combos his abilities, but this would be
Yeah.
directly spent towards your attack, your basic attacks.
Yeah.
It's just an idea that I have.
So does basic attack have a cooldown?
I mean, does anybody's basic attack have a cooldown?
I mean, if you
I mean,
count
like a
reloads, yeah.
reload.
Okay, but
So it's
how
like
many?
4 swipes.
They're
and then he
getting
has
rid
to
of-
wipe off his blade.
Or maybe or something like that. Or maybe he's just maybe he's got like a
Refocusing like Zen.
yeah, maybe where he has to like restore
Or
his
like, how about
balance.
like get into a battle stance or something? Like whenever you're done comboing, you get out of stance and you have to get back into stance to.
It'd be
able to
something like
combo
that.
again.
It definitely had to be balanced to where other characters just don't immediately get fucked when this person came up.
Yeah.
But I feel like there'd be some sort of like comboing, like his basic attack rather, and then like his 2 abilities. One might be the blink, air quotes, and then you throw the smoke bomb down to get back in your stance or whatever. Then
Would
like
they have a third ability possibly?
I wasn't really thinking of a third other than the ultimate, which would just be like I was thinking a really strong single target punch, like that you would weave into your combo versus anything else.
Yeah. Let's face it though, the next hero is supposed to be anti-dive, so
So that would
Would
even
they
function
be-
better against what I'm even saying, someone who can just shut
Yeah.
down divers, which is what this character would be.
I just don't know if I could picture that in Overwatch.
I mean, when Overwatch originally, or like when you think of Overwatch, you think first-person shooter with powers. You don't think giant German man with big hammer.
Well, it's in
Because-
first person and he has powers.
He has a charge and a shield, yeah,
Yeah, those
and a fire strike
are
technically.
powers.
I mean,
I don't
what
know
I'm
of anyone
saying,
else that can flick the back of the hammer so hard that it literally creates a fire.
Well, I mean, isn't that built into his hammer though?
yeah, it's with the engine, dude. What are
Really?
you talking about?
Is that what
Yes.
happens? I thought he just kind of friction fucked the air.
No, I'm pretty
Friction.
damn sure it's. I'm pretty damn sure it's
I mean,
the engine.
if that was it though, that would be a lot cooler
But-
than him just having a function on his weapon.
Right, but
I
I'm
like
just
my
thinking,
idea
like,
better.
I'm just thinking, like, the whole point of Overwatch is to break the norm when it comes to this kind of game, because it's a first-person shooter MOBA hybrid.
Yeah, but it has like its own style,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
per character, and I just can't picture the play style of this one being.
I mean, look at Genji real quick. What's his play style? You playing him? Tell me.
He's a dive to get in the back line and kill the supports.
Okay. A of all, how often does that actually work?
Never. No.
So
you right click into a tank. That's how you play Genji.
exactly. But Genji is a quick get in, do as much damage as you can, use your reflect to set up for your dash to get out, or dash to finish, or reflect to cancel something that's going to do lots of damage to you or your team. It's, if you look at it mechanically, this character would dash in, or we can compare it easier to Tracer, because that's who I'm like judging a lot of this based on. You dash in just like Tracer does. You either dash in the back line or you dash past the tanks, just barely, to start doing damage or draw attention. You get your damage out, which Tracer releases her 30 bullets in an ungodly short amount of time.
Yeah, but you have to track for that. With a melee weapon, you just get up.
Okay, are you
close and
serious? I'm
fire.
talking about somebody with fists, bro. If you with a melee weapon in the game, or
So you're
with
saying like jabs, like he's throwing jabs.
yeah.
I was kind of thinking a sword or something.
Yeah,
a
I was
melee
thinking a
weapon.
sword.
Well, because if you use a sword or something, you're gonna have the clunky ass hitboxes that say Dragon Blade or Reinhardt has.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how I picture pretty much all melee weapons in this game.
The only people with melee weapons in this game are Torb, Reinhardt, and Genji.
Yeah, and they all
Or
kind of work
Doomfist if
with
you
that
count his
kind of
giant-ass fist.
slash hitbox kind of.
But that's not what I was talking about. That's why I was saying maybe add like a every other hit stagger, so you have a chance to like reset yourself instead of just running up straight at somebody and getting shot a bunch of times while you're in your combo or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I was
Yeah, I'm having a
imagining
hard
like
time visualizing.
I was imagining someone like Karazim from Heroes of the Storm more than anything.
I don't play that trash.
Yeah, I
game.
haven't played a lot of Heroes of the Storm to know
He's-
what you mean.
He's a support technically. He has a lot of healing, but this character wouldn't. But he has a move that lets him dash towards an enemy, and then he just starts punching them. That's his kit. He has a move that dashes. He throws down a healing, or he has a healing burst, and he has a move that increases his attack speed. That's literally his kit. In a game that's kind of mixing StarCraft with Diablo and Overwatch and shit, he just walks
You're
up
just
and
saying
punches you.
MOBA.
That doesn't exactly describe the stuff he's going against, though, does it? But
That's the type
It's
of
kind of
game.
funny to see that kind of stuff, like a guy just wailing on the demon from Diablo
right,
with his fists.
yeah, you mean Diablo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diablo's actually in the game. I remember playing.
I haven't played Diablo, so I just call it Demon from Diablo.
But-
fuck it.
But I mean, that's kind of like what I was thinking. Like this character would just have something to close the gap, do some damage real quick, and then take away the self heal unless you really want to give the dive some sort of sustain. But even Genji doesn't have sustain, so you know.
Oh, so
And,
you're thinking like chip damage, like he just gets in, does his damage, gets out.
It would be something like that. You'd want to build your alt like Tracer does.
I was
they
thinking
dash
more of
in.
like a assassination hero.
Well, I was thinking like single target. That's what the alt. They'd be kind of an alt battery like Tracer, right? They'd dash in, they'd do some damage, and then they'd either blink out or use their alt to take out their target. More than anything else, they would almost never see high level play. which would be the unfortunate thing because they would just do chip damage and either be focused down or run away and let the healers provide.
How would the one punch ult work?
You'd want to weave it into your 4-punch combo or whatever it'd be. So you'd do like, a quarter of their health or half their health, and then you'd activate the ultimate. And I mean, obviously there'd be some sort of either cast time or something, or because it's maybe single target, there wouldn't be,
I'm confused about this.
Unlike other ultimates in the game where you can AoE them, like Genji's Blade, where it has a slash that does multiple hits, this person would weave it into their punches.
How would the combo system work?
You would left click a couple times and then press Q.
Okay, so it's just 4
I feel like the
punches
right
of
click
combo.
should also have a function.
Maybe, I don't know yet.
Maybe the right click throws a swing punch for less damage.
Or like left click could be like some light jabs, and right click could be a heavy hit. Though it would take a little more time to.
Right, you'd maybe
yeah.
put that in at the end of or in the middle of the combo after maybe the right click has
or it could act as like a combo starter, because a lot of fighting games I play, a lot of combos start with a heavy hit, then you weave in those light hits or medium hits, and then you can finish with a heavy one.
Or something like that. But I think that we've gone like way off topic here.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that because I have these ideas for things like Warframe.
Yeah, I've had ideas for Overwatch heroes myself. Like me and Lava, we always talk about, and we always have this idea of like a fire, like a flame damage type hero, kind of like the Pyro from TF2 that does like fire damage over time, and like his his basic left click basic attack would just be shooting the flamethrower.
Fernando.
Yeah, like Fernando. I can't remember what we said right click would be. I think we said right click would be like I think we said right click would kind of be like a kind of like the air blast like Pyro does to push back.
It's basically at face value he would be Pyro.
Yeah,
at face
value at Pyro. But he would also have like other abilities.
Right.
Like
Well, I was thinking it's funny you bring up a flame character, right? Because I was thinking for an Overwatch hero, somebody I don't want to say it now because there was a character released for Heroes of the Storm that's exactly what I was talking about for Overwatch. But they functioned with they were a tank, right? They had the flamethrower for their basic attack, and then they had their powers would all be supporty of what they do. Like the guy from Heroes of the Storm lays down oil slicks that slow enemies in it, and if you shoot those oil slicks, it ignites and deals damage to everyone who walks through, except for you, where it heals you a little bit while you do it.
That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, if they were to get burned by their own. Oh no, that probably wouldn't work.
But
someone else.
But then there's
myself again.
But that would be something anti-dive. You could block off an entire path with this oil slick and then light it on fire.
Yeah.
I'm sure people could run through that and take damage on their way through, which would alert you to them flanking, and you could turn and take care of it, right?
That would
I don't think it would
probably
alert you.
Because hit markers. That's how it would alert you.
I don't think that kind of ability should get hit markers.
Moira's orb has fucking hit markers.
But on a balancing note,
I feel like it
if
should.
a flanker does
I feel like it
he
should.
should be able to get through without the entire team knowing he's behind, because he did take that damage.
Except that's not how Overwatch or any other game like that works.
No, but that would be really good counter flank, but almost too good counter flank. That would be an instant pick on each team.
I mean, you could throw Moira orbs into the flank and get the same effect.
Yeah.
Not quite as fierce.
No, because it would still take damage on the person, follow them slowly, and then Moira has time to say, hey, somebody's on the flank. It's the same thing, except this would just deter people from going that way instead of an orb flying at their face. They'd be like, okay, well, shit's that way, so let's go try a different way.
What's just the downside to Moira's orb is that you just go in the opposite direction of it and it detaches. It has a range.
Or just eat it if you're someone like Diva.
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at, though. If you're in a flank, flanks have entryways, right? You
Yeah.
just throw an
Yeah.
orb. You
Yeah.
just throw an orb. This oil slick, I mean, it wouldn't be burning to the fucking skybox. You could probably get over it with like Genji, blink through it with
Yeah.
Tracer or Moira. It just a line of fire on the ground that if you just run through, that you're gonna fucking get hurt, you know. And that getting hurt initiates the tick of taking damage. Just happens.
That would be pretty cool to see, though. Just a fire damage character. I don't know. I've had lots of ideas for Overwatch characters. A lot of them are very like very like unorthodox.
Yeah, there's a lot of, and the thing with Overwatch is all the characters are overpowered if you know how to use them properly.
Yeah.
Like all of them are overpowered.
Overpowered kind of.
I would honestly like to see a grappler style character. Like I know I'm thinking a lot too much of like fighting games, so I would love to see a grappler style where you could like just pick up a hero, throw him at the enemy, does damage to that hero and to the enemies that you're throwing at him.
So Diablo from Heroes of the Storm.
I feel like that
Yes.
would be a good combo with the character that y'all just said. So I don't think
Oh,
they
yeah,
would have
that-
multiple melee heroes like that.
Yeah, that would
Well, I
be.
mean, I would-
thing.
I wouldn't say like the grappler hero I just mentioned like would just be solely melee. I think he should have like a
He'd be like big like Roadhog, but he's still like a sumo or something. Just pick him up
Yeah.
and throw him. That'd be cool.
like you could take your teammates like while you're going in for a push or something, pick up one of your teammates and like throw them, and they can like still be able to shoot or ult or something.
The unfortunate thing for that is it would be used to troll too much.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, I would be a troller. To you guys, anyways, not to the randoms, unless they're being dicks.
You pick up someone, throw them in the well. Pick up one of your teammates.
Could you imagine? No, that'd be too overpowered. That'd be too OP if you could just pick somebody up, especially an enemy, and just drop them in the well.
I guess that would be overpowered.
What do you
Like-
mean? That's literally Orissa's Halt.
No, Orissa's Halt is very short range. All you have to do is kind of be half away
You gotta
from the well.
right-click.
It's not like Lucio's Bomb, because then you can just move in the opposite direction and still have a small chance of not being thrown in the well. Or Roadhog's Hook, where you can still like just kind of avoid it. With this, it would be I'm picking you up, I'm carrying you across the map, and I'm dropping you in the well.
Oh, so it's like an infinite carry thing? No, that'd be OP as shit.
I mean, that's
No,
what
like,
I'm understanding
I
from it.
wouldn't make it infinite carry. I mean, like, you pick them up, and for a second, you would have to, like, do something with them.
Like pick it
I
up,
guess
aim,
not
and you
use-
barely have enough time to fire.
Like,
Fire,
I guess you
rotation.
wouldn't use your, you wouldn't pick up your teammates, but definitely pick up enemies that are, like, annoying the shit out of you.
Like, could you imagine being like that character in the back line and a fucking, I don't know, Tracer gets behind? You just pick her up. It's like, no. Shh.
Just throw, like, a football over to the
Throw her
enemy
to the
side.
other end of the yeah. Throw her back to spawn. She's like, what? What?
You're not good enough to die.
You didn't die. You're just back at spawn. Fuck you.
For some reason, them Tide Pod things are still popular, and that really pisses me off. How people still think it's a funny thing to do.
I don't even fully know what it's all
So, like,
about.
you know those Tide Pods that you put in the laundry detergent that you throw into the washer, and they look like little gushers or something.
Kinda, yeah.
People are eating them,
Uh,
and it's burning their insides. And Poison Control gets like shit tons of calls every single day
are
from dumbasses eating Tide Pods.
are they trying to kill themselves?
No, they're trying to make a funny YouTube video.
If I was
It's
somebody,
like that thing where people eat a whole spoonful of cinnamon or whatever, and it's
Yeah,
just like
but
they
But
start
at least
throwing up
cinnamon
because
was
it's not good for them.
edible. I mean, it would still burn your throat, but like it's.
I feel
the
like
cinnamon was
the
still
cinnamon
edible.
challenge, yeah, that's something edible. Like the ghost pepper stuff, that's edible.
Yeah, like
This
It's
Tide Pod thing is poisonous.
A spoon of cinnamon.
anything
can
is
literally
poisonous in the
kill
wrong
you.
amount, and
yeah, it can
sometimes
kill you. Like it burns the shit out of your throat if you eat too much
well,
of it.
and it can cause people's throats to close up and they suffocate. And the same thing with the peppers is actually something too spicy for you will make your throat swell up and you won't be able to breathe. Some of that stuff can kill you, and it's dumb to do
But with
things.
Tide Pods, it's definitely something that will
No,
kill you.
no,
That's
definitely,
definitely-
and Tide Pods are on
Yeah.
a different level, but it's the same kind of stupid, I think.
Yeah.
It's definitely not smart. I just
The sad part is people are actually having to go on the internet and say, "Don't eat laundry detergent." I think that's
I
the
think
dumbest
Tide
thing.
didn't Tide say that like in one of their Twitter.
Yeah, Tide actually had to come out with a statement saying, "Hey, listen, you're not supposed to eat these. You're supposed to use these to clean your laundry."
I mean,
Like,
I'm
dumbass.
sure on the side of the
kids-
box it says only use in directed ways. Like,
I mean, like
Yeah,
now, like even at the store I work at in Winn-Dixie, we have those Tide Pod things locked up in like little plastic cases
oh my god, are you
because
serious?
people will come in and try to eat them. Not like from the store, but like they'll buy
Well,
it
right, they'll
to
come
go
in
home
and
and try to start eating them.
oh my
Yeah.
god, like
And
what
now
the
they're,
It's
they're
like
locked
you're only
up
selling
because
them to intelligent
Yeah.
adults because
yeah,
kids are coming
Well,
in, buying them, and then getting killed.
it's even hard because I was even at Big Lots, and I was just getting some Tide Pods for laundry, and the guy behind me in line said, "Are you getting yourself a snack?" And I was like, "Fuck you, dude! I'm actually like using this for the way it's supposed to be used." I didn't actually
Suck
say
a
that,
pet.
but I was
I
like,
would have
I would have said like, no. I just turned around.
said fuck you. I'm not a fucking idiot, you know?
I hate to say it, but it's really just a form of natural selection at this point. It's Darwinism at its best. Because if you're one of those people who's going out and eating Tide Pods, and yeah, I mean,
I feel
I'm not saying like you should die. I'm just saying you should really rethink a lot of things.
I'm not saying you should die. I'm saying you're going to die because you're eating fucking
You're
poison.
going to die regardless.
And if you don't stop, then I have no sympathy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
You can't really sympathize with someone who does that.
that's just dumb. Like who even started that?
Some dumbass on the internet said, "Hey, it looks like candy," so people started eating it.
Somebody should make a Tide Pod candy.
They did.
It's along the
There are
lines
some-
of the jokes of people saying like, "Oh, I need to go like dump bleach in my eyes," to like
Yeah, kind
know.
of like that, where people say
it's along those lines. It's just we've kind
But
of
see, like the thing is, people joke about the bleach things, but the Tide Pods, people are actually doing that shit.
I am sure somewhere there's somebody going like, "Oh, if I drink bleach, I'll actually, whatever." I'm sure there's someone stupid enough to believe that, and I'm sure that there's, at some point, someone has said, "Yeah, I'll do this for the lulz," and has at the very least had to go to the hospital over it.
I mean, there has been people like I can't remember what her name was, but she was that girl who like posted her nudes online and then got depressed that she posted her nudes online, and then she drank bleach.
Ugh.
Yeah, but I'm just like that kind of thing's like next level bullshit. Like I can't even fathom why someone would like you guys are explaining it to me and I'm just like why would you really
Yeah, see, like if I was in your position right now, I would be like really confused and mad at the same time.
I am because like
the fact that people are still doing it, even after like news reports and statements and shit, people are still doing it.
because I knew people were like eating them or trying to eat them or at least saying they were eating them.
Like I've seen people joke about it, and I don't mind that because yeah, they look like fucking candy, but I'd never eat one.
Yeah,
And then people actually go out and eat it, and it's just
definitely.
it's like next level stupidity.
I feel like the amount of people who actually go out and eat it are far less than we imagine, but it's still enough of a problem that we need to like.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's sad how we have to constantly tell people that you're not supposed to eat laundry detergent.
It's
like-
definitely sad.
It's
I-
like being back. It's like becoming a toddler again, being told that you're not supposed to drink dishwashing fluid or not eat laundry detergent because it will kill you. It's literally like that nowadays. And
Yeah,
it's
you
sad.
have to baby-proof it for full-grown adults, which is
Yeah, that's ridiculously
awful.
sad. Like,
Yeah. The kind of people who would, take a paper clip and stick it in a light socket.
Yeah.
I've only done that like twice.
Shit. I hope you're joking.
I had a friend who did that at school and shorted out one of the circuits.
No,
Are you
I never did
serious?
that.
Yeah, he only burned his fingers. He didn't like pass out or anything like that. There was a poof, and then the lights went out in the room.
Oh my god.
He got in so much trouble.
Like the only dumb thing I can remember one of my friends doing was he held a magnifying glass up to the sun once in front of his face.
Ugh.
Burned a hole in his forehead. He's just such a fucking dumb. I laughed at him for like
that's great.
a week after that.
The
But, like,
stupidest thing I'd ever did was push my brother into some cactuses.
Ow!
oh shit.
Yeah, he
Ow!
was like
I did not
5.
push my brother into cactus, but he saw a cactus and decided he wanted to hug it. Poor kid. I felt so bad for him because we were little bibs, and he just decided he wanted to hug the cactus because he needed a friend or something, and
You know what the worst thing?
instantly regretted it.
Cactuses.
Because they never hug back.
True.
They want to hug back.
What was it? When I was a little kid.
I
Like,
had to
was
pick the
little.
thorns out.
Ow. When I was a little
Wasn't
kid,
fun.
Missouri doesn't get natural cactuses because
Yeah.
Mid-state we didn't have the
The weather for it.
the weather for it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But there were little ones that we could purchase from like Walmart and shit, right?
Yes.
And I wanted one. I don't know why I wanted one. Just fucking did. And
They're weird little plants.
so my parents were like, "Fine, we'll get you one." It's like, "Yes, cool." I was so happy, and it looked fuzzy. It didn't look prickly. It was like very short.
Oh.
The fuzzy
Oh,
ones
Lord.
are
Yeah.
so deceitful.
Yep.
Those are fucking deceitful.
So I just grabbed it.
Ah.
Ow.
I
Yeah.
remember
Oh.
doing that
They
with
usually-
a smaller cactus once. That was fun.
They usually either have hooks or barbs, so they get stuck even worse.
Yeah, it definitely
Oh.
didn't feel good.
I've had a cactus needle in my finger, but only ever one. I never full force grabbed any cactus like that.
My my
don't.
grandfather's house used to be infested with cactus on his land, so I've been stuck plenty of time.
I don't even know if I want to talk anymore about these trends. Like they're just kind of stupid and depressing.
When I was a
They hurt my
kid-
feelings.
They hurt my
When I was a
brain.
kid,
I am
growing
personally
up,
offended right now.
like growing up in Florida, we had these little I don't know what they're called exactly. We call them stickers. They were these little green balls with spikes on the end
Yes,
of them.
I hate those so
stickers.
much.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
like
Florida
you know how,
isn't the only place that has those. Texas has them real bad.
So does Missouri.
We
Oh
get
my fucking god!
around here, around my house. We get sticker birds that are like they're like the more like common kind, except they're slightly bigger. They're brown and they're like rocks, except they're
Oh, I've
spiked.
seen those.
I've
They're
seen a
awful.
couple of those, and they're the worst. But
Like I used to whenever I was a dumbass kid, in our backyard we didn't have any of them, so I'd always run out there barefoot or with socks on or some shit like that. But in the front yard was full of them, and I would run into the front yard. I'd take one step, and you look at the bottom of my foot, and it was just nothing but stickers.
Yeah.
fun story.
And-
When I was
Painful.
in middle school, a bunch of my friends had paintball guns, and they would shove the sticker plant inside of it and shoot it at me.
Ah.
Asshole!
Ow!
Yeah.
Fuck, that's what my friends did.
it was fun. It was fun. I liked it.
It was fun.
Oh,
That
it
sounds
definitely
like Stockholm
fun.
syndrome to me. Or well, no, I guess that doesn't necessarily constitute Stockholm syndrome, but that
It's
sounds
the
like
same
that kind of thing.
concept.
Yeah.
Oh no, guys, it was okay because they're my friends. It's all right. I enjoyed it.
I used to know this
No,
one dickhead.
No,
because
because I would shoot them back. It was fun.
I used to know this one dickhead a couple streets away who had airsoft guns, and then he coated all of his airsoft guns in dried salt, and he
Why?
would shoot people with them because he was an asshole. No one liked him. He always barge in over at your friend's house or something. I'd be hanging out, be playing Xbox or something. He would just kind of barge in, sit down, and start trying to hang out with us. And he'll always talk about weird shit too.
I know a guy named derrick.
Legit.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's black, by the way.
oh.
If I have a mixed kid, I'm naming him derrick. That's such a joke.
What's your last name? It has to make sense with the last name.
No, I'm not telling you guys my last name. I hate it.
What's your last
already
name,
know
middle
it, I
name,
think.
social
Yeah,
security
Aaron-
number, credit
Aaron
card
knows it.
number, home
Social
address?
security number is 1111111. It was a lot.
Gosh.
I bet that's actually somebody's social security.
Yeah, they're
Like-
freaking out right now.
Back
They-
in like
they-
maybe early days of Social Security, maybe.
Spaghetti is the multiple. A single spaghetti noodle is called a spaghetto.
Is that true?
That, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, if you're willing to throw out useless knowledge, you know that clear liquid on top of ketchup? That's called liquid.
He said that the other day.
You did.
It's true. It's a true statement.
Oh shit!
Did you guys know the tip of the shoelace is called the aglet? I learned that
Aglet?
from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I learned that from school.
School.
Oh,
Hesitation.
Monkey's a child,
Everybody has went to school before.
but that
I
makes
haven't.
you the. You're in.
I
You're
am
in.
a child. Look, I wish I will never ever stop being a child, and this is why. I get free food, shelter, and I don't have to pay fucking bills. You know,
Until he
awesome
turns
my
18,
life
then he
is
has
right
to
now?
have.
Oh, here's the thing.
responsibility.
Here's the thing that Monkey doesn't understand. Yeah, there's a lot of negatives with being an adult, bills, work, but there's so much more like fun with being an adult.
Monkey, whenever you become an adult, you don't have to worry about like curfew or anything. You know how good it is to just be
I don't have
able
a
to
curfew.
get out and like go out at like 3 in the morning just to go to like Denny's or some shit.
Dude, I
If I
broke
can
curfews
drive,
so
my
much.
parents will let me leave. So.
It's not your parents' curfew; it's state curfew.
Yeah,
Texas.
even if your parents let you stay up until like
Does Texas
2
have a
in the
state
morning
curfew?
to just. I mean, every state.
Every
has
state has a
for
state
minors.
curfew. Yeah.
For Florida, it's like 8 o'clock, I think.
Damn, that's hella early.
Mm-hmm.
In Missouri,
really,
it
for
was
minors.
midnight. Yeah, for
Is that the
minors.
time you're supposed to like? You're supposed
That's the
to.
time that you're not supposed to be out of the house as a kid, as someone younger than 18.
11
Yeah.
p.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah, it's like it's considered like they want children to like kids in school to rest. So those are the times that you're not
Well,
allowed out.
Yeah.
They gonna tell me
Florida,
how
I
to
think it's
live
like-
my life?
Yes.
I mean, technically, they always will tell you how to live your life, unless you're a criminal, and then you live your life in jail
I
with
thought
Bubba.
I had my own freedom
Bubba.
and liberty.
You don't.
Yeah, you
There's
go to jail,
there's a
you'll,
big misconception with freedom and anarchy.
I am a first world anarchist for sure.
I mean, you can call yourself that.
Like,
Like Zerfel mentioned, you can be in jail with Bubba Grease Hands and call yourself an anarchist.
But
No, like
definitely.
when my teachers have like pencils out on their desk, I'll like flip one of them over in the cup.
Damn.
Whoa! That's so
Damn,
fucking
dude.
radical.
surrounding.
I was just thinking that too.
I don't know. This is the thing. So let's talk about what we want to do. Like we already touched base a little bit with what we want, like viewer contribution and things. But let's talk about what we expect from
I
our
think-
community more than what we want to do with our community.
I think
I
Like I don't
expect
want
them-
I don't want a community full of people like shitting on each other. Even though I mean we're
Yeah.
a bunch of assholes, we're gonna be a little mean, especially to each other. We're gonna make jokes and laugh. But I don't want a community based on somebody saying something in the comments and getting hated on for it.
Yeah.
Like unless it's something stupid, like completely stupid, like you guys just haven't tasted Tide Pods, and a link to him eating some. Like all those videos need to have hate comments like all the time.
There-
yeah.
That now we're gonna see one of
Otherwise,
those.
he won't learn. Okay.
But
like-
we'll get one of those comments now, just because you said not to comment that way.
And then people are
I'll
gonna
comment that.
then people just go hate on the person.
Yeah, I bet that guy is a Derrick, dude.
But that guy's a Captain Quinn because he just said he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
But
I'll do that on my alt account, Captain Quinnerus, so y'all won't know it's me.
oh damn, who is this
I thought your
mysterious
ult
man?
account was Captain Quinnaby.
Captain?
Quinnerby.
Quinevere, I like that.
But I mean, moving to that, like back to the viewer stuff though, because this is important. At least for me, the community aspect of this is bigger than most anything else.
You can't really.
Like I'm not gonna say
really
I'm not gonna say I
something
want to
that you have full
control the.
control over them.
Yeah,
I don't really expect viewers to do anything besides
expect to have
watch the video and enjoy it.
Well,
'Cause that's all I want them.
but
to
there's
do.
got to be something. Like you can't just say, "All right, here's the video," and then see down in the chat some sort of flame war brought up from stupid bullshit. Like I can't stand
Yeah.
that shit. I feel like
Yeah,
people
I
who
do want them
comment.
to give input and tell us what they think, and you know.
Right.
I also think that we should have some level of, like, this, like, freedom of speech. Like, people should be able to say whatever they want.
Yeah,
People should be able to say whatever they want, but they should not be able. They still have to live with the consequences of what they say. If they're going around saying, you know, some horrible racist shit, they should get people
that should
cramming.
But, like, if somebody tells us to go eat Tide Pods and kill yourself, I don't think that we should delete that comment. I think we should see it more as, like, a...
We should pin it.
Yeah, pin it.
Well, that's
it a
something.
fave.
That was just a bad. That
Like
was
it.
a bad example. But if it's serious bullshit, I think that we should like either delete
like
it
if,
or
like, a
take care of
racer-
that. Ow, ouch.
You
No,
okay?
harm yourself.
But I feel like that's something we need to do, and like I don't want this to be a community of hate.
Yeah, of course, we need to be predominantly or just dominantly positive.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing that I'm saying. Like I say, I expect honestly, I expect nothing, but if it comes down to it, I expect a decent place. Because I don't mind hate. I don't mind hate. I mind when it's offensive hate. Yeah, like if you tell me to kill myself, I'll probably laugh.
Honestly,
But if you
those people
shout
tell me to
in the
kill myself
chat,
all the
Alex is a
time.
fucking... I'm not gonna say it. I'm too white.
We play Overwatch. We live with
Yeah,
that shit.
we do, and that's,
Yeah, I mean, if you play anything, it's not even just Overwatch. If you play
Competitive
anything like
online.
Overwatch,
Even-
CS:GO, League of Legends,
Not
Dota 2,
even necessarily
Rainbow Six.
competitive online, just online with other people, you're gonna get
Yeah.
people like that.
yeah, definitely.
Fucking, do you know how many times I was told to kill myself my first day of playing GTA Online? It was like I couldn't even count it on all my fingers.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that
I
kind of
couldn't
shit
even-
doesn't bug me. It's when it gets to the point that it's just hatefully offensive. Like
The community that I ideally want to have is like the LOL community.
that would be fine. That would be okay.
Just
I'm
like
not,
people bashing on each other. And,
but jokingly.
like, not really. Have you ever played?
I like it
LOL?
when people are joking. I just when
Oh, you mean
everything
League
is
of
for the
Legends.
lulz.
Yeah,
That's not.
I was trying to
not
make
fun.
a joke.
You failed really hard.
That went right over your heads.
I don't
Your
play
IQ
trash
isn't as
games.
high as
I mean, I
mine.
feel like your delivery is probably responsible for
No.
that.
I mean,
No, I'm
it just means that we have good taste in games. That shut him
Well,
up.
and that's the end of the podcast.
Wait.
Yeah, should we go ahead and wrap it up because we've been
Yeah.
at it for more than an hour and a half now?
Nice.
Do you guys just wanna say something before we close it off?
I can't think of anything witty, so no.
Disrespect your
My-
healers.
Disrespect.
Use your brain.
Yeah, definitely don't do anything stupid. Like
Use protection.
I feel like
Put
we
a
should.
fucking condom on. We don't need more of you in the world, okay?
I feel like we should.
That's directly
Okay.
to the viewer.
That's directly to the.
That's
pod-
directly
the-
to every fucking Derek watching this fucking video.
Just,
Fuck
just
you,
don't
Derek.
just don't name your children Derek. All right, we'll be good. No,
Monkey has
Monkey will slap them.
but no, I just definitely want like a disc, like all around the segment where we're talking about how stupid people are. I want like this big, like caution tape to be around. this.
Disclaimer. Yeah.
Yeah, like just don't fucking do it. That's just dumb.
We should have
Like,
a
it's
Warning.
disclaimer in the
Don't be
splash
retarded.
at the bottom saying disclaimer, don't eat Tide Pods just the entire time.
The entire.
Just have it for
Hashtag-
the entire video.
Some people don't
No
know how to
explanation.
podcast. No, like millions of people don't know how to podcast
It's
properly.
a Tide podcast. I get it.
Tide
now.
Podcast.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't eat
I
Tide
mean-
Pods and drive.
Anime.
Don't eat Tide Pods in general.
Just
Just don't.
Yeah,
listen.
And always
Stop.
fight with the power of God and anime on your side.
I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
But for real, guys, let's take this lightheartedly though. Like a lot of things we say, like fuck Derek. Like I don't think Monkey actually wants to take Derek and fuck him.
No, I actually legitimately think that if you named your child Derek, you hate him.
He's really like upset about that name.
Yeah,
too.
but he doesn't want to take them to the side and like fuck them. There's no anal going on in this context.
What if Derek happens to be a sexy girl? Like...
I mean, that's an accurate thing that could potentially happen, and I think that parents are assholes if they do that.
In what universe could a sexy girl be named Derek?
What universe would Kanye West name his child North?
This fucking
Anything's
one.
possible nowadays.
This universe.
What kind of dumb universe do people eat laundry detergent?
But anyways, I think this is a good spot. I think this is a good one. Definitely be responsible. Don't be dumb. Love your parents. Love your siblings. Love each other.
And always remember, life is meaningless and death approaches.
So
Well, ladies. Okay.
go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the very first inaugural episode of the Bunch of Assholes podcast. From me and all of my beautiful co-hosts.
Fuck you.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Have a good one.
Not really a
No.
podcast though.
Yeah, for real.
Shut the fuck